So I'm pleased to be joined by top Indian player Vidit. We had 2 or 3 interviews in Sochi, but up to now we hadn't got a chance to talk, so this is the first time we talk. Vidit, first of all, congratulations on your win against a very strong player, GM Bacrot. You were telling me that you crashed through with a kingside attack. Tell us a bit about the game, for those spectators who just saw it.
Yeah, he played the Taimanov system in the opening, which he generally doesn't do. And I played a very rare line to play knight cb5, which is almost unheard of. I had played a game before, so he was kind of prepared. But I got a interesting position. In the middle game, he allowed me to play f4, e5. And strategically, black is okay, but he's just like few tempi down. And I thought I should take advantage of it, and I sacrificed 2 pawns with f5, knight e5, f6. I think if he had taken with the bishop, there are a couple of sacrifices, but I did not see a win for me there. But he took with the pawn, which was, I think, the decisive mistake, because now I just get a free attack. I put my bishop, all my pieces were in the game, and his king was too weak.
So you were saying that you didn't expect the Taimanov from him in principle. Why do you think he chose it for today then?
Of course, he can play many openings. There's no doubt about that. Maybe he had one extra rest day and he could use that time, and he played it. I mean, that's a question which he can answer better, why he played that. But yeah, I mean, he had a huge time advantage after the opening.
So today went rather smoothly. You started with the point. Of course, there's the second game tomorrow when he will have the white pieces. I expect you'll be very happy to get a solid draw tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to go through the next round, but I should just focus on playing good moves.
But before we finish the interview, tell me a bit about your previous round, specifically the one you played with BlueBamm. Now, I remember that was I think it was the last game, or one of the last games of the round in the tie breaks. Tell me a bit about that match and how you were emotionally, if you were fatigued or not, at the end of the round after so many games.
Yeah, as you can see, like, I have a bit of cold, so also I was like physically a bit not in the best shape. But the match was very tense, especially the first rapid game. It was about to end in a draw, and I blundered and I lost the game, and I had to win on demand with white pieces, and I won. So then after that, I had the momentum in my favor, and I was pushing in almost all the games. But he was being very resilient. He was very close to getting knocked out in the blitz part, but he kept finding resources and he posed problems. So it was a very, very tough match. But I think I did play good chess. Also in the classical, I was winning. So,
in some ways, it reminded me a bit of your tiebreak against Adhiban in Sochi, which was a very, very tense match and went nearly to the end as well.
Yeah, and it was also the same round of 64. And there it was Armageddon, and this time it was sudden death. I think that was the difference. But if you look at the pattern of the match, it was very similar.
So, for my final question, you said you had a cold. There is a cold going around these days. I actually did see you waiting for the medics. Can you clarify to all your followers, and there's many of them, that you're in good shape now?
Yeah, especially yesterday, I was in the best shape. I don't know how it happened, but just for the game, somehow my body really pushed itself. And it's been a while, so I've been taking the medicines and I've been recovering. So nothing to worry about.
Thanks for coming.